Now we are joined in studio by Marius Burger from Atlantic Telecoms to talk about this issue. Good afternoon and thank you for joining us here at Express Lunch. Now with regards to the cell phone prices, and just maybe elaborate and tell our viewers why exactly MTN and Vodacom has decided to take Icasa to court.
Well, I believe that the proposed changes in the legislation from Icasa represents a significant reduction in income and revenue for the larger operators. So they are obviously protecting their voice revenues, and that is the major driver behind this court action.
Now, how would it exactly affect MTN as well as Vodacom if the MTR was reduced to 20 cents?
Well, it will affect their voice revenues directly because they are now able to only charge 20 cents per minute for a Telkom Mobile or Cell C customer to terminate a call on their networks, but they would have to pay 40 cents in order to reverse. So the costs to MTN and Vodacom would be much higher than the costs to the other two operators.
Now, MTN also saying this morning that they feel like Icasa didn't get the correct information from them before making this type of decision. Is that true?
Whether it's true or not, I would not be able to say, but that is what they contend. That is what MTN and Vodacom are basing their action on, their High Court action, and they are challenging the process that Icasa followed in coming to this decision and changing this legislation.
Now, what exactly is the stake for Icasa? What do they have to win or what do they have to lose in this case?
Well, I don't believe that Icasa really has anything to win or lose. Icasa has a responsibility to the country as a whole, to the consumers in South Africa, to protect them. And they are the natural custodians of the natural resource, which is telecommunications spectrum. So in some sense, it's like a mining concession license. The spectrum and telecommunications capacity belongs to the citizens of the country. And Icasa's role is there to protect that and make sure that the legislation governing how the spectrum is used by the operators is sound and serves the country as a whole.
Now, in your opinion, Marius, what do you think is the best way forward from here? What do you think would be the best and the ideal situation?
Well, I believe that the court action at the moment is a little bit of a sideshow, a little bit of an irrelevant argument. I understand organizations need to protect their revenues. Organizations need to make sure that they are profitable. But I believe that the operators in South Africa are missing the point. I believe that there are many other challenges that they need to be focusing on, specifically the lack of customer service and customer experience that we all experience in the mobile industry. I believe that there are challenges from international players who are stealing the lunch or about to steal the lunch of the operators here. So I believe that there are other issues that are more pressing than this at the moment.
Definitely. And do you think there'll still be a lengthy court proceedings, or do you think we can see an end to it quite soon?
Well, I believe that the decision is set for this week. What is likely to happen is that the urgent application might be either dismissed in its entirety or that it will go ahead with the agreement by Icasa to review the process. What happens after that is probably anyone's guess.
Thank you so much, Marius Burger, for joining us in studio here at Express Lunch and just giving us an update on that story. Thank you very much. Now, that was Marius Burger. He's from the Indian Atlantic Telecoms, and he's just updating us on the fact that as well as Vodacom has decided to take Icasa to court, and he's just updating us on the latest with regards to that story.